Since JFK was assassinated, Minnesota has won the Little Brown Jug 6 times. In the 40s and the 30s, it was relevant. Here's my question. I understand why you guys who played the game and the historians out there care about the Little Brown Jug. My question is for anybody who's under the age of, 40 or even 45. Does the average fan, the average Michigan fan, give a rat's ass about the Little Brown frickin' Jug? Because I say no. I'm all for traditions. I like some things, but to me, it's become such a one-sided event. It's like, who gives a rat's ass? The only time it means anything is if you lose it. Oh, and there's Minnesota running to the field because they got the Little Brown Jug. Does the average Michigan fan care about the Little Brown Jug? Like when you wake up tomorrow, are you saying, oh, they're going for the Little Brown Jug? I say no. John, you're different, and that's fine. You played for the Little Brown Jug. You've carried it. I get that. So I'm not going to argue that point with you at all. But from the fan perspective, does the average fan care about the Little Brown Jug? And for that matter, do they care about all the trophy games if you're a fan of that school? I don't know. I don't think so.
It's a trophy. You either win the trophy or you lose the trophy.
Okay, you win the game, you lose the game. I get it.
But there's a trophy at stake. Okay. All right. So, and again, we're not going to argue this because obviously,
right? We're coming from different points of view. I get all that.
I do somewhat understand, and maybe it doesn't become that important until you don't have it. And the last time Michigan lost it and had to leave it in Minneapolis was 1977.
Yeah, wow. I didn't even know that.
I was 1. So the other 3 times since then that they've lost it was in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, 86.
The ones that you mentioned, 2005 and 2014.
Yeah.
And the fact that because there are divisions, and even next year because there are going to be so many teams, you're rarely going to play this game, or at least not as many times. So
it's not even a protected rivalry. That's what this trophy means. So little.
It does.
I'm just kidding.
You can still have a rivalry. You can still have a trophy that you don't play every single year.
Right. Like Michigan State and Penn State played for the land grant trophy. Now, granted, the tradition of it is not even close to what the Little Brown Jug was.
Oh, right.
And I understand that. Look, from 1934 to 1942, Minnesota won every year. They were a national power. That ain't happening in my lifetime again. Okay. My lifetime wasn't there then either. So, if you want to go back, since I was born, they've only won the thing 5, 6, 7, 10 times since I was born. My point is, I'm not denigrating what the players do and how much it means to you guys who actually play the game. I get all that, and I appreciate that, and I actually love that part of it. I'm just asking for the average fan. Gov, you're a big Michigan fan. Do you really care about the Little Brown frickin' Jug?
That's 1/6 of your life.
Not anymore. I used to when I was younger when they played each other. I think to play each other every single year is taking a little bit of the luster away. But furthermore, look, any of these trophies anymore, they're just so they're prehistoric. They're for the old traditionalists and stuff. And I just think, like John, I'm sure there was some meaning when you beat Minnesota actually to lift the jug.
Right,
I mean,
sure.
But I think it's a little pre-manufactured even back then when you played them. Like, rah, yeah! Look at that. Let's hoist the Little Brown Jug. Woo!
It's a trophy. I would rather if you're going to play for something and
how come there's not a trophy for every game?
Well, because not every game has the history or tradition, and that's one of the things that sets apart college sports or college football from the NFL. There are other reasons, but it's one of the things, and it's one of the things that is getting murdered every single year with college football expansion. I mean, it's the Apple Cup. Like, okay, around here, some people probably don't even know what that is.
Right.
But when you play between Washington and Washington State, that is dying.
The Egg Bowl in Mississippi, right?
Yeah. Maybe they should play non-conference.
That's
my
a possibility.
My point is to young
what
kids
was it,
playing.
Penn State and Pitt played for 100 years, and now they no longer play. It's like, being murdered.
John, you played in how many of these games? 4 or 3?
I would have played in 4, yeah.
4,
well,
okay.
I think so. Hold on.
95, 96, 97, and 98, right?
Yes, we played them all 4 years.
So 52-17, 44-10, 24-3 in your senior year was a close one in Minneapolis, 15-10.
Yep.
But other than that, okay, well, we won 44-10. Let's go party with the jug. I mean, for you, I get it. And I'm not taking anything away from you, so don't take this personally. I don't think fans give a rat's ass.
Unless you're older fan. And
Right,
you
and-
grew up, and I'm not quite old enough to where it meant much. I would say in my lifetime, it probably meant something for Minnesota when they beat them in
Oh,
'86.
yeah, because there were upsets.
The upset, the dog comes in and they carry the state that on the road. They can hold up the little brown jug. It means something to them. I got to tell you, like, honestly, if you go up to J.J. McCarthy or Donovan Edwards and ask them, man, isn't there some more motivation into Saturday night because at the end you can hold up that jug? And they'll probably say, what jug?
No, I think they know what it is because it's been
absolutely.
Let's
ingrained
go
in
see
them.
some jugs.
Well, it's been ingrained in them, but I don't think they care about
Yeah,
this
and
game
Jim Harbaugh,
more or less than any other game.
I appreciate you guys listening on Monday night, but I did ask Jim Harbaugh this question.
Yeah.
And he said he brought in Professor Greg Dooley,
Right.
who is
And they
a
probably slapped.
historian on that. And so they are very
Yes,
aware
I
of the
believe that.
history
I believe
of
that
this.
too. Absolutely.
But
All
I'm,
right.
I, honestly, the kids this day and age, they're like, what is this?
That's my point.
This is like being like history 101 in college. It's like, who cares? That's not what they think.
History matters.